Okay, recording?
Yep.
Okay, alright, so guys, I don't know how to start this, but we'll start like this. Okay, so you guys have asked several questions about the rope swing, the one we just shot in an undisclosed location. We're gonna answer those questions right now, so follow me. Okay, so I have all the questions. So basically, I asked on Facebook, on my fan page, what questions do you guys have in regards to the rope swing? You guys asked, and now I am answering. So first question you guys asked was, who was a couple that jumped together? So there's one shot, one scene in the video where two people jump connected. The guy that jumped, his name is, in the big kind of slacklining, highlining world, Sketchy Andy, a super famous dude, super chill guy. Him and his girlfriend, they jumped together. He's probably one of the most kind of insane guys out there. So that's who that was, and that's who jumped. Second question, moving on. Who was the guinea pig that jumped first? The guinea pig that jumped first, his name was Creighton Baird. The way it works when you put someone's life on the line, the person's life you put on the line is the person that does the final inspection and setup. That way you know they're not going to take any risk because their life is on the line. That was the reason why Creighton jumped. So he was actually the guy you see featured in the beginning of the video. He's actually one of my best friends. He shoots with me on almost every video I do now. He actually has a fan page as well. Just because he's one of those extreme athletes. So I put a link down below in the description. Check out Creighton Baird's Facebook fan page. Next question. Were any GoPros harmed in the making of this? So we actually shot this with a couple GoPros. Several shots were with GoPros because we couldn't get our 5D Mark III cameras in there. So we used the GoPro right here. And a lot of people asked, how do we get the shots with the GoPro going down with the athletes or the jumpers? We used this pole right here. They are not paying me to say any of this, by the way. They are called GoScope. See this right here? GoScope. What they are is they're a pull. I'm not sure exactly what they retail at, around $50-ish. Don't quote me on that. But I have a link in the description, but they work with GoPros. They are great for doing any kind of POV shots where the camera is on the actual athlete. And in this video, I wanted the viewer to feel like they were part of the jump. So that's why I use the GoScope. They're super lightweight as well, and they're great. They're very strong and I haven't had too many problems with them. Moving on. Next question, item on the itinerary. How long did it take to set up the swing? Okay. Most people don't realize. So in the actual video, you see Crane walking up, pulls out the bow and arrow, shoots the bow and arrow. A lot of people got mad at me saying, there's no way that would have held the person. You guys are 100% correct. That was just added because it made it cooler as far as storytelling. It actually took about 12 hours to rig it up. It took one complete full day. We wanted to make sure it was completely safe for everyone involved, so that's why it took so long. But if I were to show the beginning of the video with 12 hours of people setting up the rope, not as exciting, so that's why I use the bow and arrow. Everyone loves Legolas from Lord of the Rings, so I wanted to kind of go with that approach. That was the reason for that. Next question. Do you need to be a pilot to fly the octocopter? So we used that helicopter that shot video. We had a Canon 5D Mark II on there shooting. The guy who actually flew it, he is not like a real life pilot, but he is an RC pilot. He basically took about a year of doing like flight simulator stuff like that, got super good at it, and now he's doing it in real life. Fantastic pilot. But yeah, you don't have to be a real life like airplane pilot to fly these things. You can do flight simulators and then you can move on to the big things. Those are expensive though. They cost around $15,000. So let's all save our money and buy one together. Next question. What DSLR equipment did you use? We shot this all on Canon DSLR cameras, a Canon 5D Mark II, Canon 5D Mark III. We had one other camera that one of the rock climbing guys had, and then we used two GoPro 3 cameras. The settings we used on the GoPro 3s, we shot all the slow motion, or we shot it all with 60 frames per second at 1080p on wide mode. And with the DSLR cameras, we shot at 24 frames per second and 60 frames per second. As far as the actual camera settings on the DSLR cameras, we shot everything for the most part at an f2.8, ISO 100, and a shutter around 4000 with a polarizer filter on that. So that answers that question. Lenses we used, a Canon 16 to 35 millimeter f2.8, a Canon 70 to 200 millimeter f2.8, and then we also had a wide angle lens, an f4 or a 8 to 15 millimeter f4 lens. And that's how we did that. Next question, moving on. Okay, so the age-old question everyone has been asking is what happened to the couple that pushed the other one off the ledge? So the couple there was Creighton and Jessica. They've actually been dating for about 3 years. Creighton is one of my best friends. Jessica is another one of my favorite people in the world. And they do all the adventure crazy things on my videos. So Jessica, Creighton, they're both used to this kind of thing. They were there to jump off. And yeah, so after Jessica got pushed off, and just kind of a heads up, before Jessica got pushed off, Creighton said, I'm gonna push you in 10 seconds just to help you if you don't move from the ledge. Jessica stayed there because she wanted to jump, she wanted to get pushed off. That's what happened. And obviously once you're in the moment and you're falling, you have a lot of different things going through your mind. In this case, Jessica yelled, I'm breaking up with you. Did she mean it? No, because once she got back up, she ran up there, gave Creighton a big old hug, and yeah, they were still dating after that. We shot this video about 2 months ago though, and sadly, due to things completely not related to the actual jump itself, the couple did break up about 2 weeks ago. So that's their own personal business. You guys don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, next question is, why is everyone so happy in your videos? So everyone in my videos, generally speaking, they are my friends or they're friends of my friends. So we try and invite people that are fun to be around. So they're not actors, they're not Abercrombie and Fitch models, they're just good, fun, happy people. And that's literally what it comes down to, is because everyone's friends with each other and because we all like having fun, it's really easy to portray that on a camera because we're not staging anything, it's just documenting my friends having fun. So here's a big question. How do people get up from the rope swing after they jump? Now what most people don't realize is obviously this is a 2.5, 3 minute video. We see a ton of people jump. We're actually there for a total of 4 days. After one person jumps, it can take anywhere from a 30-minute setup to a 3-hour setup, depending on how long it takes for someone actually to climb up. So after they swing down, they go back and forth a couple times, then they're literally out in the middle of the rope. From there, we had a pulley system on both ends of the cliff, and we'd actually have to pull the person all the way back to the rock. After that, they'd have about a 250 foot ascend back up. So they had to have, we have backpacks. If you'll notice, they'll jump with backpacks and have the rest of the gear that they would need to ascend back up to the ledge. Another thing, because we were out there, we were actually camping out there, and it was 0-degree weather out there. So absolutely freezing. A little miserable in some cases just because it was so cold, so we would be camping in tents and in our cars. So that's what we did. As far as food, we brought in the food. It was literally a camping experience. That's why we all look a little bit grubby in the video. Okay, next question. Still recording? Why was the location an undisclosed location? So last year we did the rope swinging video at Corona Arch, and obviously this is a popular icon within itself. What happened though is after we did that video, they got so much traffic at that location that it literally changed Corona Arch. In many cases for the worse, because every time you go there, people were doing their own rope swing, and that obviously is a problem. It takes away the value of that location, makes it not as special. So we didn't want to basically create the same thing with this video, is we didn't want all of a sudden everyone to be running here trying to create the same thing, because we didn't want to take away the magic for the people that live in that area. They had asked us to keep it secret, so that was the reason for that, is we wanted to respect their privacy and make it so they can keep on doing what they're doing and what they love to do. So respect the location, or the location will not respect you. So we shot this video mid-January. The reason we shot it mid-January, and as you can see, it was absolutely freezing. You can see our breath in the cold air. You can see the snow everywhere. We wanted the snow to be on the ground just because it added a whole new element that made it different from our first rope swinging video. And we wanted it to be a literal follow-up to our first rope swinging video, which we released almost exactly, it was a year and 1 week from the first rope swinging video. So we want to make it kind of an annual thing. Next year we're going to be doing another one. We actually already have it planned. It's going to be, I think, 4 times bigger than this rope swinging video. So stay tuned. So you guys have asked, how can I be a part of the next Devon Supertramp YouTube video? Sound like a rapper there. The way you guys can be involved is literally just follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Devin Supertramp. That's where I post what I'm doing, who I'm looking for. Last week I was in Hawaii and we're doing a big cliff diving video, so I posted on Facebook and Twitter that I was looking for people to be a part of it, and I said it was open to everyone. We got a ton of people out just because people followed me there. Final words. Do unto others. Keep on living the dream, guys. Never give up. Never give up. That was so cheesy. Thanks for watching. Any other questions I did not answer, leave them down below in the description. Like I said, if you want to be part of one of the next videos, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's where I let you all know how to be a part of the next thing. We have a lot of huge things, big things, crazy things coming up this summer. I have some really big announcements that I'm really excited about, but I can't share them yet for a couple of reasons, but I will be traveling pretty soon around the US doing videos with all you guys, so hopefully you're ready for that. Other than that, Supertramp over and out.
Whoa. Little baby cat, so high, so fly, floating through the air, no cares in the sky. And I wonder what the little kitty thinking in the brain, flying like a plane, like a speed train going insane. Superman, super cat, super cool, super fast, super neat, super sweet. Everybody on the feet and dance like a jig boogie boy, doing everything you can with a little joy. Slow down and wait a sec, everybody just take a breath.